Hi all, welcome back to my channel, it's Kristen. So my last few videos, I've noticed that there's like a line from the blinds that are in front of me, and I don't know how to fix that. I tried to open the window, that was just drowning me out. I moved my lights a little bit closer. I'm really sorry if that's distracting. I don't know how to fix that other than just start filming later in the day, which I could try, but usually I film in the morning and the sun comes up right there. So today what I want to do is I want to do a full face of affordable makeup, but I want to focus on Wet n Wild. I have a lot of products that I recently picked up from Wet n Wild. I kind of went a little overboard, and I figured we could focus on that. So let me do a quick little haul of the things I got. I'm going to show you them in action, so I'm not going to go like completely in depth. There's a few things that I already had, so I want to keep that in mind. I picked up the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Translucent Powder. Again, I'm so sorry about the lighting. I really, it was like $5 and it's 0.70 ounces of powder, so I thought that was a good deal. So I went ahead and grabbed that. I went ahead and grabbed the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit Loose Highlighter. A lot of these were at the recommendation of either Samantha March or Nicole Renee, just so you know. But yeah, so I picked the I'm So Lit, no, what's it called? Yeah, I'm So Lit Highlighter. It's a loose highlighter. We're gonna play with that today. I picked up the Nude Awakening palette, which is just one of their bigger palettes that they have. I have, I still have the Walking on Eggshell one as well from Wet n Wild that I used on my channel. I'll put on the eye where I used this, but today I wanted to use this one. Let's see, what else did I get from them? I got 2 shades of the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus stick foundations. I've heard that the stick foundations are really good, so I went ahead and got 2 colors. I'm getting more of a tan, so I'm not sure what color I'm going to use, if I'm going to use one, both, I don't know, we'll see. And then I picked up, for a person who doesn't really like lip colors, I picked up a lot of lip colors, but before we do the lip colors, I want to show you these eye topper things. So they're supposed to be like those Glimmer and Glows that I really love from Stila, and they're liquid eyeshadows. This one's a cream liquid eyeshadow in Off the Grind. It's so pretty. It's like a creamy beigey color. I got Cashmere Love, which is considered it's more glittery. That one was more of a matte. This one's more of a matte. This one's more a cream, and this one's more like shimmery glittery. And then I also got, oh, see, this one says metallic. So why doesn't this one say, it just says MegaLast Liquid Catsuit Liquid Eyeshadow. Okay. But this one specifically says it's a metallic in Shells and Whistles. More like champagne-y, bronzy color. Beautiful. And then I'm also going to use my bronzer that I have from Wet n Wild. So I have a few other things from a few other brands that I might be pulling in. Right after this, I'm going to film a haul video with the other products that I got recently. But yeah, I figure we can do as much of a full face of Wet n Wild as I can. I don't have an eyebrow pencil, an eyeliner, or mascara. I was like, what's the other word I'm looking for? So yeah, we'll just have to pull in from other brands there, but that's okay. So my skin's feeling pretty dry. I just woke up, so I'm gonna take my rosehip oil, my pearlescent rosehip oil that I spilled in my last video, and I'm gonna go ahead and just prep my skin. But like always, we're gonna go in with our eyes first. And I'm so sorry if you hear my cats, I don't know where the heck they got a hold of like catnip. I don't think they got a hold of catnip. I think they're just going crazy for no damn reason. But they're going crazy today. They're like, they ran in, they were like they were parkour. They were like jumping off the wall and then running away. I was like, what are you doing? You're cute, but I realized that I didn't show you the lip products that I got. So I got a metallic lipstick in Honey Glaze. I'm not gonna lie, when I picked this up on Ulta.com, because I got a lot of this in Ulta, I thought this was one of those liquid eyeshadows. That's the only reason I picked this up, because I thought, what a pretty color. But it's a liquid lipstick. Oh well, whatever, we'll try it one day. And then I also got, on the recommendation of, again, Samantha March, I picked up these two colors. These are both the Liquid Catsuit High Shine lipsticks. This one is in Sin Nudes, which is just a nudie color. And then this one is Mauve Overgirl. And it's like a purpley mauve. So I'm going to go in with my Milani eyeshadow primer because I don't have... I think there's a Wet n Wild primer. I'm actually not positive. I think there is, but I didn't pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with what I have. Okay, so these don't have like individual names that I can see. So I'm just going to take the white one here and I'm going to put that and set my primer. Oh yeah, that's good. That's not like overly pigmented. Okay, sometimes those whites are like, whoa, way too much pigment. But this one is actually perfect. So that's great. Then it says transition on here. We're gonna take this transition color here and use that as, well, our transition. Why do I always forget to zoom you guys in? So we're gonna go ahead and just put that as our transition. And then the other side also has a transition color, but I'm going to go ahead and use that as my crease color. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Sephora Pro Blending 27. It says large 27. And I'm going to use that color here and put it in my crease. Okay, so then to deepen up the outer corner, I'm going to take this color here. It's like a burgundy color. But I'm going to go in very, very, very light-handed because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't realize how deep this palette was, but we're going to go light-handed, tap off a lot of the excess. Just put that right in that inner corner. Or, I'm sorry, outer corner. And you know what? Because I feel like I do the same techniques all the time, I'm also going to bring this into the inner corner. Again, I'm sorry if my hand's in the way. I'm going to kind of fast forward through this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap it in the inner corner and then leave the center of the lid blank. I like that. This color is a lot more purple than it looks in the pan. It looks a lot more burgundy in the pan, and then it looks a lot more purple when it's actually on your eye. Yeah, I totally look like somebody punched me. That's not the look you want to go for. Actually, this is exactly the look you want to go for at first. So I'm going to go in with Off the Grind, which is this cream eyeshadow from them. And because it's like a very cool color, like cooling color. And I'm going to put that right in the center. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like a mauve-y color. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to tap it out with my finger. And I'm going to try to stay as in the center as possible with this. As in the center as possible. Someone the other day was like, I hate it when people are like, I don't know who I was watching. I hate it when people are like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I think it was, Leanne Says. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Or maybe it was Raw Christy Beauty. And I'm like, I'm sorry I do that. But genuinely beautiful. Like, I have such, like, strong reactions to things. They're not fake or anything. They're how I react to things. So if that bothers anybody else, I'm sorry. But I legit have, like, legit reactions. Like, that's freaking gorgeous. I love that color. I love that color. Oh, just that by itself. But I need some shimmer. So, stay tuned for the next part. I'm gonna do the same thing to the side. I'm trying not to blink because I'm trying not to like make it transfer. Look how pretty just that is. I'm so excited about that. And then what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna go in with this shade that I wanted to go in with, this one here. And I'm gonna put that over it. Let's try it. Try not to get in your guys' way so you can see it. That is gorgeous, like gorgeous. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. Yeah, see, sorry, these are like my real reactions. These aren't like, I haven't done this before. I haven't played with any of these colors and oh my gosh. I'm très impressed. Look at that. Drugstore people. This was $5. And I want to say these were $5 too. I'll put an indication. I'll put how much they are on the screen. Look at that. Just admire with me. That is gorgeous. And the good thing is I no longer look like I got punched in the eye. Okay, so now I didn't know what I was gonna do with this look, and it's legit. It's legit for a really inexpensive drugstore makeup, right? I'm cleaning up fallout with just some rando makeup wipes, pure and gentle makeup wipes. I got them from Walmart. They're way too wet. Some makeup, it's funny because some makeup wipes are way too like dry and like you really can't do anything with them, and then there's these ones that is like, okay, well, I gotta sit here for 5 minutes while my face dries. You know. Not really though. that was me being over dramatic. Okay, let me zoom you guys back out. Okay, so now we're gonna do the face. So I don't have a primer with Wet n Wild, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my CoverGirl truBLEND Base Business in Illuminating, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that as my primer today. Okay, so then I put my pearlescence on there. That was just to moisturize, and you know, it does such a good job in moisturizing my face. I really enjoy it. I like to, well, with all my primers, I like to stay kind of in the center of my face and then bring it out a little bit. Well, that was too much. That was too much primer, just so you know. I'm pretty sure that Wet n Wild probably does have primers. I think I've seen them before, but I didn't pick one of those up. Because we all know how I feel about primer. And if you don't know how I feel about primer, I kind of think it's gimmicky. Though, I gotta say, I'm enjoying the Hydro Grip Primer from Milk a little bit more, and I do love my Tatcha. So. And technically, the Hollywood Flawless Filter is a primer, but that I just use for a nice glow from within when I'm feeling bougie and high-end that day. But today, we're focused on the drugstore. Okay, so I got two Wet n Wild PhotoFocus foundation sticks, and I didn't know what colors to get because I am a little more tan than usual. So what I'm gonna do, I did not clean my foundation brush, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, and this is the color Soft Ivory. And can you see? Can I see? I think this side is better. Actually, that's not bad. It's a little, actually that's not bad at all. That might actually work. Let me take the color Soft Beige. Actually, that's not bad at all either. This one's obviously a little darker. I think I'm going to take Soft Ivory. I just completely wiped off some of that illuminating primer. Oh well. I'm going to take Soft Ivory because it looked like that one was going to be fine. So I'll take Soft Ivory, which is this one. And I love stick foundation. I'm going to take my brush, my Real Techniques blending brush. Again, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I've been using my beauty blender. I recently deep cleaned all my brushes, but obviously I used this since then. So with the stick foundations, we're just going to go, you know, a couple stripes, make sure we get down the neck. Then we'll blend it in. Ooh, doesn't tug. That's good. Nice and creamy. Doesn't tug. Luckily, I'm having a pretty good skin. My skin's looking pretty good lately. So I don't have too many issues to cover up, though I am nice and red around my nose. Definitely looks dry around my chin, but lately everything does. You can definitely see the little spots on my forehead coming through. I guess my skin's not as good as I thought I was, huh? But it doesn't look makeup-y. I mean, it looks a lot like when my Makeup Forever stick is on, so it's not that bad at all. Let's see if we can build it up, shall we? Yeah, okay. That built up nicely. A little streaky with a brush. That's okay. If you kind of like stroke it down, it comes out. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. I'm impressed. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that Soft Ivory was my color. Because, like I said, I've gotten a little more tan. But you know what? That's good. So concealer. I didn't pick up any Wet n Wild concealers, but I did pick up the E.L.F. Camo, 16-hour Camo concealers. I think that I've shown these before. These I do have to mix. I have light peach and medium peach, and I do have to mix them because light peach is too light and medium peach just a little dark. So what I like to do is I take the light peach. Is this light? Yeah. The light peach and put it where it's really the darkest, right here. And then I'll take just a tad bit of the medium peach. And just like literally dab it at the very end. And then take my concealer brush and pat. Start from that, again, the inner corner since it's so nice and dark over there. And pat. Oh, see, it's so... Oh. And I put enough of the dark because look how, like, stark it is. That's okay. We can fix it. Such a stark color, like a stark white. Which, if you're really into those highlighted under eyes, more power to you. I like more of a natural look. So what I'm going to do is... Yeah, see, that's too light for me. I'm going to go back in with my medium peach. And put just a tad bit more here. And now I feel like I have too much concealer on. I feel like I put way too much concealer on now. Next time I might just go in with the medium peach and go from there. And then just put a light, instead of the light peach, I'll put the medium peach and then lighten it up a little bit with the light. So now we're gonna go in with the PhotoFocus translucent powder. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit into my cap here. Take my Real Techniques setting brush. And you know how we do. You swirl and tap. And then press. I have to, like I said, I have dry skin, but I have to set my under eyes or else it's going to crease like crazy. Ooh. Those powders are such a pain in the butt. Let me just tell you. But okay, so we're going to finish up the face. We're going to do the face before we finish up the eyes. Okay. I have my brand new small fiber F55 from Sigma. I'm gonna film the second part of my haul and put that up. I think that's gonna go up before this, so just so you know. And then I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild bronzer in Sunset Strip Cheese. Keeping with the Wet n Wild theme. So I don't have a Wet n Wild blush, but I do have this CoverGirl Cheekers blush, and it does not have a color. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. But it looks like this. It has a lot of sparkle in it, which doesn't make me happy. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a very light hand on this and use that. Okay. And then, again, we have that loose highlighter that I got in I'm So Lit. Once again, we're going to go ahead and tap a little bit into my pan. So I've heard reviews on this, thank goodness, and they say it's like a really intense highlighter, so we're going to be careful with it. They say, the people that I watch who have reviewed this say that it's an intense highlighter. Just they, you know, the collective general they. Oh yeah, look at that. That's got that. Oh. I'm doing a lot of that in this video where now I'm like self-conscious about it after hearing whoever was like, oh my god, I hate it when they're like, oh my god, oh look at, oh how pretty, oh I can't get out. Like, I do that all the time. Because it's so pretty. I mean, look at that. How do you just sit here and go, well that's pretty. No, it's like, oh, that's gorgeous. Like seriously, that's gorgeous. Oh, I like that. That's, oh yeah, that's definitely a nice highlighter. That is definitely a good highlighter. Okay, so again, I don't have anything from Wet n Wild for my brows. So we're gonna go with the other primary brand right now and go in by CoverGirl. Apparently it's a Wet n Wild and CoverGirl tutorial. Which is cool. With a little elf thrown in here and there. So we're gonna go back into the Nude Awakening palette. Go in with an angled brush. This is from Morphe, the M165. And I'm gonna go in with this black color here. And I'm gonna use that as my upper eyeliner today. And I'm gonna have to do this off camera because, yeah, I suck at it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and line my lids, curl my lashes, and put on my CoverGirl LashBlast. So I will be right back. Okay, so I went off camera to do the eyeliner on the top with that black shadow and put on mascara. And I'm looking at my skin and going, I look horrible. Like, I legit look horrible. First of all, the concealer is way too dark out here. It oxidized because it looked fine when I put it on, but then it oxidized. Like, there's no coverage on the inner corner where I needed it to brighten up. And then my skin from the foundation looks really textured. Really textured, really blotchy. Ugh. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I wanted all this to work out really well. People love this foundation. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what. Oh, and look at that. I just scratched my head a little bit and the foundation came off. Like, completely. Well, that sucks. And I had 2 layers on, so not transfer resistant, that's for sure. That sucks because I really love the really love the eye look, but the makeup's not good. Like the concealer, and I've used the concealer before. I guess I just didn't look very closely at it, or maybe it was the powder that made it oxidize. I don't know. It looks horrible. I had to go in and kind of try to put more powder over it and try to basically screwed it up more. I'm going to finish the eyes though because we're already here. So I'm gonna finish the eyes. I'm gonna go back in with, I'm gonna do this transition color and this transition color over it. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this flat brush here and I'm gonna take the darker color that we used and really press it up against that lash line. I did something I normally don't do, which is put another coat on the top as well. Yeah, I'm not digging the way this looks at all. Other than the eyes look friggin' fantastic. Look at those pretty eyes. I like those eyes. But the face, no, this foundation, usually I'm kind of okay with foundations. I'm like, whatever, you know, I can get them to work. No, this is already coming off my skin. It looked like it was okay at first, but now it just looks like it's sitting on top of my skin. It's emphasizing my pores, especially around my nose and my cheeks. The concealer is way too dark. I don't like the way my face looks right now. Okay. We're gonna take the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus fixer in Rose, and let's hope it fixes it. Because it needs a lot of fixing. I don't know. Let's let that sit down. While we're doing that, we're gonna go into, these are very mauve-y eyes. Let's see if we want to do Mauve Over Girl or if we want to do Sin Nudes. I have another one of these that I haven't broke into. It's like Bad Romance and it's a darker purple. But suddenly I can't find it. So let's look at, they don't have a great smell. But let's look at, I think it's called Mauve Over Girl. Yeah, Mauve Over Girl. So that one looks pretty much like it does in the tube. Okay. Would go well with this look. And then we also have Sin Nudes. And then we also have Sin Nudes. Ooh, that's kind of got a mauve-y tone to it too. Like a pinky tone to it too. That's what Sin Nudes looks like. I might do Sin Nudes because the eyes are kind of dramatic, so let's put that on. You don't get a lot on the wand. Yeah, that's a really pretty color. I'm really digging the eyes. The eyes are gorgeous. Oh, yes. I'm gonna continue to try this stick foundation. I'll probably try to use it with my silk primer, my silk canvas from Tatcha, or my Hydro Grip from Milk. I'll probably use it under both. Those are the only other two primers that I have, so we'll see if either of them work or maybe on its own. I don't know. But so far I'm not impressed. It's already coming off around my nose. Yeah, anywhere where I accidentally touch it, it comes off pretty easily. So it does have to be set with powder, which I didn't do. I don't remember the concealer being so dark under me the last couple times I used it. And I used both the peach, the medium and the dark, I mean the light, so maybe I'll try the light and let it, because apparently it oxidizes, so yeah. The highlighter is Blind You From Space, so I like that. Basically, my favorite part of this is the eyes and the lips. and the highlighter. I like the highlighter. But yeah, I'll continue to play with it, and I'll let you know either, I don't know if it's going to be this month's or May's, like, favorites and fails. We'll see where some of these things fall. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next one.